this swell?
What swell?
Riding around these United States in our own car.
Riding around these United States. Do you realize, Robby, that in the last 10 hours we ain't gone but 50 miles from Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. Gee, I sure hated to leave her.
Not Elizabeth, your gal. Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Oh.
The right way going, we'll be too old to run a gas station before we get back.
Oh, quit kidding, Jimmy. And besides, we won't have an accident every day.
Accident? I should hope not. I guess it was an accident. You was driving a car instead of me.
Well, Jimmy, I gotta do my share of driving. We're partners, ain't we?
Yeah. Where there's a day, there's a night. Where there's a feast, there's a famine. And where there's me, there's you.
Oh, gee, Jimmy, you sound like it was my fault.
You ain't insinuating it was my fault, are you?
Well, Jim, you did grab the wheel away from me.
And a good thing I did, too. If I hadn't, we'd all be dead. Well, I guess it was my fault.
Well, maybe it wasn't, Jimmy.
Yes, it was. I had a weak moment and let you take the wheel.
Oh, well, gee...
Well, never mind. That's all past. Hey, how do we stand financially?
Well, let me see. We started with $64 and,
I know. We squandered $35 for this thing you call an automobile. $35. I'll never get over it. $13 more than you should have paid. That was only the first course. Go on. Finish the arithmetic.
Well, there was that insurance, you know. And then we had to buy the thermos bottle and them rubber shoes for me, and that sweater cost, let me see, and the gas...
Stop counting on your fingers, will you? You make me nervous.
And six...
Can't you use your head?
Oh, will you quit talking like that while I'm counting? You got me all mixed up. Now I gotta start all over again.
Well, never mind all the counting. How much have we got?
Well, after we paid $6.98 for those two tires this morning...
$6.98? Oh, boy.
Well,
Did that make me crisp?
It was a bargain. And don't forget the guy threw in a tire pump with him, too.
Yeah, a tire pump. He must have known them tires pretty well. Well, what's the bankroll? What's the total?
Well, counting all the money in my pocket, we got, let's see, $1.50, 60, we have now on hand a grand total of $1.80.
A grand total of $1.80. What's so grand about it?
Well, it ain't so grand, Jimmy, but that's just the way of saying it. The total is always grand, no matter how much there is.
How much? How little, you mean? Well, for a business trip, we're sure doing swell. We start with $64, and after only one day on the road to fortune, we have a grand total of $1.80. Something's got to be done.
What do you mean, Jimmy?
Well, we're nearly broke, ain't we?
Yeah.
And night's coming on, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't want to have to sleep out in the ditch like a common bum, do you?
Oh, no, I never sleep out like a common bum, Jimmy. Oh, gee, if my grandma knew I had to sleep out like that, she wouldn't be able to sleep herself.
That's fine. Now, so's your grandma can get a good night's sleep, one of us has got to get some money.
Oh, that's all right with me. Part of our contract was that we've got to make some money on the trip.
Well, I'm glad it's all right with you because...
Because what?
Because you being the why our bankroll has shrunk to the grand total of $1.80, I'm going to let you swell it up again.
Oh, Jimmy, how am I going to do all this swelling?
Did you ever hear of the Frost tire puller?
Oh, sure, Jimmy. That's the invention of my father-in-law. Maybe. I mean, Elizabeth's father.
Leave Elizabeth out of this, will you? Get your mind on your work. Well, there's a whole mess of them tire pullers in the back of the car, ain't they?
Sure, what?
Well, while they are back there, they ain't doing us no good, are they?
Well, we was going to sell them.
That's right. Now you're beginning to use the beam. Only we're not going to sell them.
No? Well, who is then?
Little Bobby, my partner. You're going to sell them.
Oh, Jimmy, not me. I can't sell anything. I thought that you...
Well, you thought wrong. You know all about them, don't you?
Sure, I used them often enough.
This is an English-speaking country we're in, ain't it?
Yeah.
And you can speak English, can't you?
Oh, sure. You know I never spoke any other language since I was born.
Well, all you've got to do is to take one of them tire pullers into the first place we come to and tell the man all about it in English.
Yeah, but suppose he don't understand English.
So much the better. You can sell him, too, then.
Oh, but, Jimmy, I never sold anything in my life.
Well, you never learn younger. You're going to sell a tire puller, and I'm going to be right there to see you do it.
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy, nothing. Look, here comes a town. Must be Trenton. Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton, New Jersey. Hey, Jim, what's that big thing there sticking up in the air?
Why, that's a monument. It's high, ain't it?
Yeah. Who's that bozo on the top?
What do you mean, bozo? That's no bozo. That's George Washington. Don't go insulting the father of your country.
Well, why do they put up a monument to George Washington here?
Don't you know your geography? This is where George Washington crossed up the Delaware.
Crossed up the Delaware?
Nah, I was only clowning. He crossed the Delaware.
Well, say, Jim, why did George Washington cross the Delaware?
To get on the other side. Say, what are you doing? Are you trying to pull a joke on me or
Oh,
something?
you joking? Why did he cross the Delaware?
Well, to pose for that statue, I guess.
And did he stay here then?
No, he crossed back again.
Oh, he crossed it twice.
Yeah, he double-crossed the Delaware.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Never mind. Hey, look. There's a swell tire shop now. Boy, get ready. Here's where you do your stuff. Get out of tire puller.
Oh, Jim, gee. You think I could sell him? He looks kind of tough.
You're gonna do it. Think of your grammar. You know, the tougher they are, the easier they fall. Come on now, let's go. And don't slam that... How often must I tell you not to slam the door?
Well, Jim, I'm nervous. I'm trying to think what to say.
Well, just tell him what it does. And don't forget the most important part.
Oh, no, I won't forget that, Jim. What is the most important part?
Oh, the price. The price, $5.
Oh, yeah, $5, that's right. Oh, say, look, wouldn't it be better if I was to say $5?
I don't care what you call it, just as you get it. Now, here's the man. Now, do your stuff.
Well, gents, what can I do for you?
$5.
No, nix. Tell him about the puller.
Oh, yeah. Well, mister, well, now, this here tire puller, it's called a Frost tire puller. You see, Mr. Frost is Elizabeth's father.
No.
And I'm... Oh, excuse me. I guess you don't want to know anything about that, do you? Well, this here tire puller is, well, you see, it works like this. You take
Just a minute. I'll answer the telephone.
And you expect to make $2,000 on this trip selling like that?
Well, Jim, I'm nervous. I think maybe it's because you're watching me. Yeah, that's it. You get me all mixed up. You look at me so critical. Well, you're looking at me.
All right, I'll wait for you in the car. Now, remember, don't sell it for no less than $5.
All right, Jim, I'll remember. Gee, here he comes. Beat it. Gee, I'm scared.
Listen, now, I'll be waiting in the car now. Don't lose the $5 on the way out. Hey, will you look at those kids around our car? On your way, you kids, now. Get wet in there. Hey, get wet in that limousine. You with the pants on. Now, don't slam that... I'll have to get a rubber door yet.
Say, mister, you making a trip around the world?
No, just around these United States. Oh, and I fell for that one. Get out of here, will you? Go on now. Don't lean on that fender. That's the only one left. Go on, scram now.
Well, Jim, come on. I guess we better go now.
Well, you're back quick. You're a fast worker, huh?
Yeah, no.
You didn't sell it, did you? Bring your hand out from behind your back. Come on, bring. I thought so. The tire puller. Go ahead. What happened?
Well, Jimmy, you see, the man said, she said he didn't need a... well, I don't know how it happened, but, well, Well, Jimmy, I didn't mean to, but...
What's this? What are you getting in your hand? Come on, show me. What is this?
It's a tire gauge, Jimmy.
A tire gauge?
Yeah. You see, the man said it was the best tire gauge on the market, and the regular price was $2.50, and that as I was a special friend of his, he would let me have it at cost. Just exactly $1.80.
You bought this thing for our $1.80.
I guess so.
You guess so. Oh, let me see it. A tire gauge for balloon tires. With our last cent, he buys a tire gauge for balloon tires, and we ain't got a balloon tire on the whole car.